AI? Sure. Nonsense. All right. So you see, we have a new candle out now, guys. We did not get the break and close. So because we did not get a break and close, we're going to leave this one alone. We're not going to enter right now. So we're going to circle and come back to this later on, right? Now, if you're a risk taker like myself, and you want to enter before, you understand, before it actually break out, because when it comes down to 25 1s, sometimes they have impulsive move. So sometimes they will be on a here playing because there's buyers underneath this level pushing up the market, and sometimes if you see this can go turn green and it start pushing up, yes, you can enter risky. You understand? But if not, and you see the sellers pushing back down the price, just leave it alone and then come back, right? So for the week on 25 1s, I'm mainly looking for buys. Reason being because we have strong buyers in on the monthly time frame. We have buyers in on the higher time frame as well. So I'm mainly looking for buys for 25 1s, right? So that's one right there. All right, 51s. Come on my monthly, see what's going on. All right, now 51 has been selling off and Wapiki to fill up dead and barn again. Now, right here, you can see we've been selling off from time. We're in a consolidation zone right here. Now, if you look in this area, I'm going to zoom this out some more so you guys can see it properly because it's a little bit fine on here now. So, in this area right here, right, on the monthly candle, we've been rejecting off of this previous level. So you see the wick right here? If you look over this side, previous structure, which is previous support. You understand? Now in this case, anytime you see the market have wicks like this, that means that it's pushing up on the lower time frame. There's buyers trying to push back up the price, right? Remember, we're only 19 days into the new month. So you understand this new candle can literally turn into a buying candle at any time because there's buyers pushing back up the price, right? Now, if you leave from here, drop down to the day, this is what you're seeing. You see that? So this is where we mark it out on the higher time frame and the monthly. And look at this. So this been buying 3 days straight before it consolidate for a couple of days, and then yesterday's candle and then today's candle we have buyers in, right? Even though it's in a downtrend, it reached one previous support. You understand? So because it reached to a previous support, it's trying to find its way back up to where it was coming from. And where it was coming from, out of this consolidation. You understand? Now in this case, so I did call this out last night for a sell, and it pushed down in a little bit of profit, and by the time we come off a year and gone our bed and wake up, boom, it stop loss and gone about the business. Buyers come take over. Even though it's in a downtrend, it literally retrace, but the retrace that it retraced, it did not retrace and pull back a one certain area. It retraced, stop us out and gone about the business in a one little buy trend on the lower time frame. To reset to maybe yes. So to retest, sorry. So probably we could get it. So we still have well a couple more hours, a couple more hours. We have a couple more minutes left on the new day candle to come out. So if the new day candle come out and we see buyers coming back into the market, yes, we can probably take it back up to this. You understand one of these previous level right here, and then we see if it does respect these areas. If it doesn't, and we're in there for a buy and it end up pushing back all the way up, just like 75, then we're going to see this start buying back up again, start pushing back up in a, you understand, in a while ago uptrend, because when you look at it on the monthly, this no reach nowhere yet. You see this trade right here, 51s, any day name day, this left out of this area and decide to start buy. Me now come out. Jesus have to whisper in my ears and tell me say, you're not come out of the trade. We just need a good entry unto the Lord. Me I tell you the truth, good entry. because it's been down here from Wapikil fill up. You understand? Let me show you guys something. How you can check how long it's been here. Hold on, let me show you guys something. So remember it's been selling off for a while, right? It came down here come lodge from the first 2024. So from last year January to this year January, 1 year it's been down here. 1 year. And it hasn't moved out of this area, none at all. So that's why I was saying anytime this start buying and literally ready for push back up in this area up here, so I gone it gone. You understand? Now when you see the market start showing wicks like this, you understand? Wick all over the place, sign of rejection. That means plenty buyers are underneath this area. Plenty. You understand? And they're getting ready to push up back the market. But it's a matter of when. So if you're not paying attention to the chart, this trader can miss you. You understand? If you're a person, right? If you're a person that's not trading full time and you're always, I don't know, in front of your laptop or in front of your computer, and you keep an eye out on it, this trader can miss you. Yes, it's consolidating right now because it reached to our previous support and we are getting rejection after the previous support. Hence why you see the market will push up 1 month, push down the next month, push up the, and if you notice, that's what it did the whole time here. Right? Let me zoom this out. Right? Look at this. So if you notice right here, from I come down here from last year, January, right? We had sellers here. The market did fail to close. If you notice, even the line that I put it on, it's literally rejected off of this area. It failed to break underneath this area right here, right? So we have it buy, push up at 2 months here, come back down, fail to close underneath this area. Not go on there, so push down, come back up, push down, come back up. We had it buy for about 3 months. Well, this month they never do nothing. Then we had it pull back down for one next 3 months again. So 3 months worth of sell. Then we had one next month to buy. You understand? Then we had it come back down. So as you can see right here, bear rejection. You understand? Bear rejection. So that's why I said at any time this candle can turn green and start buy back up. You understand? That's what's happening right here. If you notice with this candle, same thing, right? It was red at one time where it come down here, come weak, it push back up for the buy, then it start buy for a couple months, then it come back, come sell, push back up for one next month, and that's how it will continue. Until they move out of this area, that's what's going to happen. If we not get some buyers, strong buyers come in and push up the market. So for me now, I'm looking for a buy out of this at any time. You understand? Yes, we are going to get it pulled back on the lower time frame. That's normal because it will go back and retest some of these areas where it's been. You understand? So for me, I'm looking for, obviously, yes, you could get some local sellers come in, push down the price a little bit more. Worst I call, we miss out on the buy last night. You understand? It's going to always come back and retest where it come from. So that's what we're looking for on 51S. So we can expect a buy at any time. All right, so that's on 51S. All right, 101S is not really my favorite pair, but let's see what's going on. All right, so 101S, oh yes, we did a look on it today. Been consolidating. Market like this now, yeah, it don't make sense to analyze this because of bear consolidation, right? The only thing we can do is wait for a break and close on either side, right? In this case, wait for a break and close on the upside because you can mainly look for your buy right here. So it's been down here from Wapikil fill up until now. We can't get no proper break. It push up, it come back down. We fail to break up here, come back down, reject off of this area, come back up. So right now it's there playing about on the higher time frame. So this now, yes, you can still trade it on like from the day, see what's happening on the day candle and then you work your way down. You understand? But for now, it's bear consolidation. All right. VIX 10. Let's see what's going on with VIX 10 and the higher time frame. All right, sellers, you see like this now? Okay. With this now, we have sellers on board, right? We have sellers on board right here. All right, mark out these areas. Then what you do from here, drop to your day, right? Same thing. So with this now, you already mark out, you come on to your 5 minutes, and then you see what's happening. As you can see right here, we had rejection right here. Then come up with the market, did a double bottom, push back up the market, come back down. In this case, I would wait for a break and close. So 10-1S is not really a pair. 10-1S is if you could grow a small account. Like if you could grow a small account, you can trade them period, but it's not something that I trade personally. Me just stick to 51S, 75, 75 1S, 100 1S. You understand? 91S. We don't touch her. Yes, it does move. When it move, it move, you know. You can make a nice piece of change off a 10, big 10. But you see, when it consolidate, it's horrible. You understand? It will stay one place for days, weeks, and a move. But like right now, we have sellers in on the higher time frame. So with this, wait for your rejection and then wait until it's set up back for the sell. Or if it does give us a strong break and close, then we can look for a break and close and enter for the buy. But it's gonna be a quick scalp buy, it's not a long-term buy where you stay in there and hold it. You understand? So I'm gonna leave that alone. But no. Alright. 101S. Let's go over to this one. So we were looking at this earlier, and we did say this been selling off for a while as well. So if we get this to set up, let me delete back these. Alright, so 101S been selling off for a while as well, right? As you can see right here, we have a double bottom on 101S. Oops. So we have a double bottom, right, on 101S right there. So what I would do is mark out the double bottom right here. Now on the monthly candle, we have a little bit of buyers there. So if you notice, we do have buyers in on the monthly candle right here. So for me, I would be looking for a buy, right? Even though I pulled back for the last couple of days, but we've been also been making money off of it from couple weeks ago. You understand? We've been milking it like cheese. So now, this rejection that you see right here was the buy that we caught. You understand? Where the market had pushed up, find rejection, come back down. That's the sell where you sell off the other day. In this case now, I drop to my day, see what the day candle is doing, right, before we get back into the buy. So because it's, like I said, it's been selling off for the last couple of days, we wait until when it get exhausted, when it's tired. So like right now, when you can see the little wick them start show up themselves, so you can see that they get tired now, them soon start push up at the market. You understand? So in this case, we wouldn't get into it now because obviously the new candle soon open. If the new candle open, which is soon, and we see buyers start pushing back up on the new candle, then we can get in for a buy from all the way down here and take it back up. I remember when we got in for the buy now, we've been trading it for the last couple of weeks in the consolidation. We risk it and get in for the consolidation market right here. And when we had the break and close above this previous high, we literally took it up to Jesus. You understand? We took it up to Jesus and we said, okay, yeah, me need to get back my money. You understand? So anybody did not secure money, then you would have literally made it from here and give it back to the market. You understand? That's what would have happened. So after that, Once a new day candle come out, we drop to our 5 minutes and then we wait. Because all of this is bare consolidation, bare foolishness, bare nonsense in a John shop. Right? Now, if the new candle does come out with buyers in there, then we wait for the break and close out of this area. If it does not give us a break and close and we keep getting rejection for the new candle, then we are look for take it back down for the sell. So that's what we're waiting for. All right. Let me see what's going on now. So 91S. Since it's everybody's favorite since from the other day. My dear. All right. Okay, so let me see what's going on here. So 91S. We have 91S on the chart here. Hold on there. I mean, if you take off boom and crash and in foolish yourself, I'm charting to come in and trade them. All right, 91S. So monthly chart. Let's see what's going on around here. So the monthly chart on 91S. This is how it's looking. So this pair hasn't been on the rift that long. As you can see, them open it. That's on it literally sell down for about 3 months straight. Little bit of buyers come in right here. Sellers come back. Buyers come in there, so sellers come back in. Then it's been buying for 2 months straight. This was before me know it. Then we had the buyers push up the market. They wick up here, bring it back down. This month candle did push up, come all the way back down. Now right here, you can see where we have rejection. So we had a rejection right here, then can wipe out 50% of this previous candle over here, right? So where you see the wick right here, buyers came back into the market, right? Which means that there's buyers in on the lower time frame, right? So you mark out the chart right here, you drop to your day time frame and see what's going on. When you drop to your day time frame and see what's going on, you can say, oh, it literally consolidates. We get a rejection up here, and it's been consolidating here for a few days well, right? It came back down, retest back this area over here. You see what happened? So retest back this area right here. You see that? Fail to break underneath this structure right here. That means that buyers are under here. Buyers is underneath the structure, right? And also they came back to fill out all of this imbalance right here. So all of this right here is liquidity, which is equal to money. So they can fill out back all of this, and what they might do from here, if they fail to break underneath this level, is push up back the market. Yes, and this is on the day candle. So on the day candle today, right, when we caught the little piece of buy on the live, right, all you're doing from here, like I said, you mark out the day candle like so. Then you drop back down to your 5 minutes and then you wait for it to set up. So this is our 5 minute right here. Now we did manage to catch this piece of buy right here. It start consolidate. This market look like easy for consolidate. That's what me notice from it. Easy for consolidate. As soon as it run, it rests. Yes, and like every other market, but this is very, very choppy for me, may I tell you the truth. You just have to know if it, yes, and in and out like Jesus. So, I don't know, the chart going black people. So all you have to do from here now on the 5 minutes, if I was to get in, right, I would wait for a break and close literally above this area, above this candle right here, and then I can get back into this if I wasn't already in. You understand? Or if you're using it on the derivative chart itself, you come on here. So this is where we entered earlier. You pull down, came back up, consolidate, come back down to the entry and set it back up for the buy. So you wait for the break and close out of this area before you get in. Yes, and out of the consolidation. If you're a little bit risky, you can get in a little bit early with 91S. 91 is coming like gold. Yes, and I would say faster than gold, to be honest, because the way or the 0.20 be moving. If you don't mind, Sharpie give you the money and take it back quick, right? So I would wait for it. I mean, you can risk it and get in now because this is where we did call it out before. So anybody want to enter this, you have to have at least $100 in there. If you have less, you're taking it at your own risk. So 91S, you can get in for the buy if you want to, because it's back at entry. See what time? Okay, 45 past. So that's 91S right there, guys. Right? Let me see. Anybody else want me to look at a different pair for you guys? Because like I said, I don't trade everything. I only trade what I call out in the VIX group. Yes, and all them boom crash and them something here. I don't know why them up on my chart now. Because I don't trade those. So we went over 101S, 25-1S, 51S, 91S. We went over VIX 10 and 10-1S, 75. Okay, 75 1S. All right, so let's see. So VIX 75. Let's see what's going on. So we'll come over here to our monthly chart. All right, let's see what's going on. So remember, this been in a downtrend. All right, so this is a chart right here. All right, boom. We're still in our downtrend, so we're still looking for sales right here, because we're not completely at where it started. So if we look over this side, hold on, let me zoom this out a little bit. The MT5 chart is not really the same language in a Godchild. Don't make me take you off of this zooming on. All right. So as you can see right here, this is where we had 75 pushed up from. So it's been buying from there. Okay. So this is where we had it pushed up from. Right now, as you could see, right, 75 been selling off as if it's coming back down to retest where it's coming from. Right? So that's exactly what it's doing. So at the moment, we're at a previous support, right? We're at a previous resistance turn support. So see the resistance right here, see the support right here, right? Now, if we get a break and close below this area, we are look for the continuation sell all the way back down here. This would have been your TP. If you look for your continuation sell. Yeah, son. Now, because it's at a previous support, what you're gonna do, drop to the day, right? And you can see what's happening. So you see for today, it's been consolidating, right? We had some buyers push up back the price. So we're still in our consolidation zone, right? We had the market pushed up a little bit. This right here is buyers on the lower time frame. So guess what happened from here? You drop to your 5, right? Drop to your 5 and see what happened. You see that? So we had a double bottom right here. You see this? So anybody that was paying attention today on your chart, if you were trading, all you had to do was wait for the break and close. You get the double bottom right here. Guess what you do? You wait for the break and close. Hold on. You wait for the break and close out of this previous area. You see that? Brilliant. Clap on yourself. That's all you have to do and catch a buy. Yeah, son. But I wasn't even penning 75 today. But look on this piece of buy yourself. So you get the double bottom, right? You wait for the break and close at this previous resistance. Previous resistance in the middle, which is the W middle of the W right there. You wait for the break and close, right? This is your first candle. This would have been your second candle confirmation. you get in for the buy. Yes, you would have come back on retest, but you still gonna stay in, and you would have still been in right now for 75 right here. You look at the chart and move it, say, wait that over here, so come back over there, man, and stop run. No, guess what happened now? You see, because it came up here, reject. Why did it reject? Because we have rejection here over here, and we have one right here. You see that? Always make sure that you're looking to your left to see what's going on. So because we had a rejection here, right, it come back down. This is a previous resistant turn support. Everybody with me so far? Previous resistant turn support. Yes, son? Rejection, resistant, support. Rejection, right now, you wouldn't get in right now unless you get a strong break and close right as so. That's how you would have get into this trade. But right now, it's not ready yet. Because we keep getting rejection off of the same area all the time. So this might be just a little rejection, right? And then pull back down for the sell. Or this might be a rejection, wait for the break and close, take it up for your buy, but it's a short-term buy. It's not a long-term buy because we have sellers still in on the day time frame and the monthly candle. We have to be careful when you are trading. So if you are going to get into any trade, you make sure that as soon as you're in profit, and you don't press guard, you grab your profit and run like a bullet. Run before you pull back with you. You understand? So that's why we keep getting rejection right here. Because it's trying to, you understand, come out of the little sell trade where you're in. So if I was to get into this now, I would have waited until, if me get in for the buy right now, we take it up in them levels here. TP1, or you put a TP right there. So I don't use TP when me I trade. Me move my stop loss in profit when me I trade. And me just close out the trade and call it a night. Yeah, son. But now you can see say the buyers them are creepy. No. Yeah, son. What time the new can go soon open. So I would wait for it to set up properly before you get in. Yeah, son. That child, you look like you not hear me on the live. You know, some men do the upside down business and flicker and run over this and run over this one. I only use my break and close. You use what you use and what work for you. Yeah, son. I not do the up head and shoulder head shoulder knees and toes. Oh. You understand? Yeah, you saw simple me keep it. You saw me chart clean. Very, very simple. You understand? Very, very simple. Me no get into too much details because me no want last nobody I see. You understand? Because when people last them, I say, Jesus Christ, it's hard. Me can't do this. You understand? Yeah, me not do them something at all. I mean, yes, yeah, it's good for know all those things, but when you go into too much details, people just think that trading is not for them. Cause them they hear all the other show that them I say I want him so. I have to get into details and then the people then when they on the call now I can get confused and I say, okay, this is not for me and this not gonna work here, so me there. Alright, 75 one is now. Alright, so come now, we are go on the monthly time frame. You can swim good. Alright. So 75 one is. My God of Daniels. May I tell you, 75 one is I sell for me just start trade VIX for what pick fill up. Come now, it on 75. Right. You know what I said all along when I just started trading VIX last year, right? You know what I said only 75 one is and 75 I was trading. Me never start trading the rest of the period them until way down in the year. I was only trading 75. My first money when me make a half of 75. When me flip the $50 to $800 in the same day. Only 75. Ask the people them are only 75 alone me there call up on the live. And people are say you're not trading anything else, Mr. No? Only 75. That same 75 where you see around this so. Can make you a whole lot of money from $50 to $800. And true because I never understand the lot size them at the time. Because mistakenly put on must want 2 lot palm. I did wish pair. I think I see him 75 I mistakenly put on 2 lot. People, by the time I quinta open my eye, boom! $400 gone. But I was still up 400. So I still make money either way, so I never lost. Yeah, son. Anytime you put money in your account and you make more on it and you lose, not we would say lose, or let's say you lose some of the extra the interest, don't cry about it because you understand you still have your original money where you put in. So if you put in 100 and you make one extra 100, you have 100 to play with. You understand? If you put in 500 and you make one extra 500, right? That 500 that you make is money to play with in the market. Yeah, so same thing with Forex. Anytime you're trading and you make extra on top of your actual money, use that money and play with the lot size until you make more. And then when you're ready, you close out all of it, take out the interest and leave the original money in the account. So you see, like, can you guys see my trade I have on right now? So right now, I put in $100 in this account, right? $100, and I'm up. My balance is saying 276. My equity is saying 279, right? Now I'm up an extra 176, right? Now I have 176 to play with because I still have on 2 trade. I have 176 to play with, right? Because I only put in 100. So I can play with that extra money right there. Now, if me lose it all, which is the interest, I left back my original $100, I'm not at loss. Cause me make money that wasn't mine from day one, but me I risk it for make a little bit more. You understand? And so you have to do the market, you have to play with the market until when you get to your goal. You understand? Right. We have a couple more seconds left before the new candle come out. So 75 1S now. At the moment, it's sitting at this area right here. Right? It's been sitting here for a while to fill up. Alright, later on, so it's been sitting here for a while. Right? Now bear in mind I'm on the monthly time frame. I can't really see anything right here, but I can see a little tops of candle with one little wick right there. So in this case, I can move from here, drop to my weekly. I see anything on my weekly. Boom. Now on my weekly, we have a strong support right here. That is a strong support. Rejection, you can see the little double pattern right there, so right? It start pushing up 1, 2, 3 week worth of buy. So 3 weeks worth of buy this. So anybody had caught this early would have made money in 3 weeks from this one pair. All you had to do was just make sure you grab a profit and run, because guess what happened? The market actually pulled back down the 4th week, 50% come wipe out back the buyers them. Yeah, son? Now, we have a candle right here. There's not much buyers or sellers right here. Yeah, son? So if you're not seeing anything, you drop to your day. The day still not really, you understand, correspond too well, so we're going to leave this alone because that's not ready. You understand? All day, buyers and sellers have been fighting for the one candle. So this, me wouldn't trade it none at all. You understand? Yes, you get the market push up, come back down, in the middle, it's all over the place. Like it a play Dandy Shandy. So this, me wouldn't trade it none at all. Now, when the new day candle come out, in 1 minute time, you can see what's going on. If you get buyers in there, boom, that's your cue right there. So see on the call, guys, make a call out some trades. Anybody will come off that for them business. All right. You can go supposed to come out in a bit. All right, all right. So let's see. All right, I'm gonna start off with 25 1S. All right, so any questions in the meantime, guys? God, there must be a hit stop loss today. Maybe here this a market and in a operate today. A smooth operator market them here. All right, let me delete these things. So let's see what's going on. All right, so we have a new day candle out. All right, let's see what's going on. When a new day candle them come out, just give them a couple minutes, right, for them to warm up because remember, so them just come out. So a couple minutes to see what's going on. So my bias is still a buy on 25 1S. So I'm mainly looking for buys on 25 1S, but not look for no sell. So if we get a nice little push up from here, right, then we can see what's going on. We might get a little push down or retest back then wick here and then see what happens from there. All right, 51S. Still I wait on that to set up. 101S. Delete this. Everything kind of slow down. So when 91 is a gone with. Here 91 is. Delete these. We have a little bit of buyers that's creeping on 91S. Wick rejection underneath this area, as I said before. We have a little bit of buyers. Also for 91S, guys, make sure that if you're trading 91S, make sure that you have at least $100 in your balance. Understand? I mean, you can risk it if you have a little bit less, but bear in mind, just in case it does pull back, it have an empty account. So that's why I'm gonna really call it out in the VIP group. Create a separate group where people can trade it. All right. So we will come back to that in a bit. 75. All right. Come here, work where I work, and chicken me a jerk. So this, I'll make this smooth. Remember we did I said earlier, if we get a strong break and close above, then we can take 75 for the buy. So in this case now, we get a break and close underneath this area. This would have been our second candle, but we weren't in here from before. It's a new day. So we are working with a new day candle. Make this close off first, get the second confirmation candle, and then we can take it for the buy. All right. All right, 26 seconds to go. Alright guys, fix 75 for the buy. Into this one, sell, fix 75 for the buy. Alright, everybody in. So big 75 for the buy, guys. Alright, my stop loss. Your stop loss is going to be 55528.4. Alright, so SL is 55528.4. Alright, boom. Alright. Alright, everybody in, guys. Everybody in. Don't make it trade the run left for you know. But this look like it go buy tonight. Well, delete some of these things. I didn't have any stuff from last this morning, you know. Alright, so on there. Alright, so save layout 75. Alright, good night. Alright, let's go back to 51 and see what I got along with it. Ah, me Jesus, this sellers did not come back in me there. No ma. Alright, so in this case now, this have to set up properly before me even get in. They sell because we call it up for the sell last night and then trick with to Jesus. You understand? So here we can go on with this now. I need a strong break. So these are the first candle. So out of this consolidation, these are the first candle. We need a second confirmation candle before we get into the sell. But remember, we're still in our downtrend. You understand? So this have to set up properly before we can say we can get in. Have that up the chart. Alright. So we can see what we do properly. So at the moment, we have it's at a previous structure right over here. So we can wait on that to set up. We a break and close first before we can get in. Alright. So if we get our strong break and close, guys, we get in for the sell on 51s. If I don't get the break and close, I'm not getting in. Because it now could do it like how it do it last night. I must say not able. So, 8 seconds left. Alright, you see what I do this now? Come with this area and I pull back up. You see that? Look at that. Now it can still give us the break and close, you know. We just have to watch it to see what it have to go on with it. Understand? So see what happen? They come down here, come weak, fail to close underneath this area, and then close inside of the consolidation zone. And then because they play around in this area until when we now look, them gone but them busy. So we circle you in a little bit mid here. We soon come back to you. Alright. 25 one is now, guys. Alright. Hallelujah. So now the new day candle come down here, come weak. We have liquidity, but we're still in our consolidation zone. Right? We're still in our little consolidation zone where it was all day upon the previous day candle. So we need it out of this area completely before I get in for a buy or get in for a sell if it decides if it, you understand it will pull back down. But right which part of the right now is a no. So we have to circle this and come back. Alright. So this was 75 when it's earlier. It will stop loss, but he ended up pushing back up. Look at that. Alright, so you see what now? We have some sellers in on the day candle already. Right. This have to set up properly before me even get back in for this. So we're gonna see what's happening. It's been consolidating all day right here. We finally get some pressure, push up the price, come back down, and they're playing about. So we need a break and close above this area properly before we get in. Alright. 101 is now. So I'll go and run it so. Alright, some sellers creeping. Then come back down here, so come with this area. If we get a strong break and close on the downside, we get in for a sell. That's 101 is right here. Alright. I'm gonna go over VIX 25 in a bit because I see it a move from another chart. Hey! My sister, for look here. W pattern and gone. Alright. So because this already gone, we have to wait for a second confirmation candle. So you see what I was saying before? We had the W pattern, right? They came here, right? Give us a break and close. But they came here and reject off of this area before as well. We look over here, previous rejection. Understand? So if we get a second candle, we can get in for the buy. Alright, everybody's supposed to be in profit on VIX 75. VIX 10 move as well. VIX 10 is moving. 10 is moving, so 21 is. Alright, beautiful. So yesterday candle they push up strongly. Alright. Drop to the 5. Alright, we have to wait for a break and close. And see if we can take this up to the buy. Alright guys, buy 101S. 10-1S, guys. 10-1S. All right. So my stop loss is going to be underneath this previous level right here. Give it some space. Remember, I said 10-1S is a little bit on the slower side. So you put your stop loss underneath the previous support area, which is your rejection area or consolidation area, I should say. All right. So 10-1S for the buy. Make sure you check your lot size first before you press buy, guys. All right. So the stop loss is going to be 936. 9368.6. So 9368.6 for the stop loss. All right, so SL 9368.6. Let's save this. Make a copy. Right. This we need a break and close. Oh, this we are waiting on a second confirmation candle. Them candle you know look strong to me. Them want to be a foolishness. Alright guys, buy VIX 25 guys. Well, I'm gonna bring it up on the chart. Every minute me put it on, me delete it. Because I look on it for my other monitor and it a move. And it look like it don't be so far, what pick it fill up. Alright, VIX 25 for the buy guys. That's our break and close right there. Alright. Hey, this year did push up here so yesterday and come back down here so. Me Jesus, oh look here. When if we can catch a buy again. Look on this man. Watch it. Come right back down, come retest back this previous level over here. So consolidate here. So the whole day. Me not even have to bother cause me I go over there so look cause me know that whole day situation that day. Alright. Everybody in guys, VIX 25 for the buy. VIX 25. Alright, so with this now, stop loss goes underneath this level right here, give it some space. Alright. I like it to come back up so I can retest back that area. Alright, boom. Alright guys, the stop loss is 242.5.3. So SL is 242.5.3. So that's for VIX 25. VIX 25. 51 is not ready yet. So we're going to leave it alone. As you can see, we keep getting rejection. So at any time, this might set up. Alright, 25 1S. We did, so we are waiting for a break and close right here for the buy. If we get it, we get it. If we not get it, we just have to. If you are going to keep an eye out on it, guys, wait until you get a break and close at 708,325.3 for your break and close. If it doesn't set up by the time we come off, only if you get the break and close. But don't get it, do not get it, you know. Alright, 91S. Anybody can trade this one? It's still a continuation from earlier with 91S. So what's going on the day? Yep, strong buyers in, strong. Oh, the buyers are here. Hallelujah, the buyers are here. Them just need to come out of this era completely with the wick them. That's what they need to do. Come out of that era completely and stop play about. Let them run dolly shop around yourself. Alright. Let me see. Let me check up on 101 is also with that one. Come here. Work with nobody run here. Work with nobody run here. We need a break and close out of this area. Run come in a John shop, come keep. Alright. All day has been sitting in this area, people. All day. It's a all day situation with this one here. Me dear, most of that drink rum and he tired. Me dear. Alright. So we're gonna keep an eye out on 25 1S and 100 1S, guys. For those who can trade 91 1S, we're gonna keep an eye out on that as well. I mean, normally call out someone trade. If you do have a small account, not trade all of them, you know. You understand? Remember, so me call out the first three, right? So keep an eye out on those. Um, the other two, the 100 1S, me drop it in the groups. And if 25 one is set up, I'll drop them in the groups. The 91S, I'll be dropping that in the VIP 91S group. Because not everybody can trade this one. Alright. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I am going to